start with an open deck of playing cards, like Teller did. Because once you have them open, then you can stack them and mark them and corner short them and all this other stuff that Teller did. When someone is really showing off, when a serious magician is really going to work, do what's called finger flinging. Like if you went to the Magic Castle in Hollywood and you hung around after with a bunch of the magicians, and they're going to really show off who has the chops, who can really do stuff, they don't start with a deck they pull out of their pocket. They start with a sealed deck of playing cards. So when you want someone to be really serious with a deck of cards, you start with a sealed deck there, Chris. Now, Chris, you see those two spotlights back there pointing at us that look like headlights? Yep. There are people, human beings, actually sitting almost that far away from us, for whom this is really an annoying little problem. Even with the video, that's a little hard to watch. So just to give those people, Chris, back there something to watch while we are doing the serious card trick, let's just go over there and grab that yellow scuba tank. And don't lift it, just drag it. Grab the metal part of the top and drag it rather slowly right over to here. Would you please, Chris, just drag it kind of slowly? Yeah, right about that speed is good. Just keep it at that speed. Yeah, keep going. Don't stop there. Chris, get right over here. Yeah. And this, whenever I'm not moving it, Chris, stand right on the legs. It says H. No, you just stand there. Yeah, Chris, like I said, to make it a little, just always go back there when I move you. Like I said, to make it a little more interesting, people in the back, Teller's going to be holding his breath for the entire card trick. Now, God forbid we should ever make anyone uncomfortable. Teller is not holding his breath now. You can see by the bubbles coming up and the regulator in his mouth, Teller's breathing relatively comfortably through this scuba tank and will not actually stop breathing until the card trick proper begins. Now, Chris, I'm stepping on the air hose. I'm sorry. I wondered what was under my feet. I wondered if the bubbles were coming up. That's not, we haven't done this bit in a while. I have to remember to keep that back a little bit. Now, Chris, why don't you just go over there and just grab, see the lock that Teller has there in that key? Just grab the lock off the key. You can stand up on the thing there. And just feed the lock through the hasp. And lock him through the hasp and lock him securely in his underwater coffin of certain doom. Would you please? Thank you so much, Chris. You can always go back to your X here. Now, this Teller is now locked into this tank. He's holding the key to life itself in his upstretched left hand, and he has sworn on his honor as a gentleman he will not relinquish that key to these supremely skilled hands. Find the card selected by Chris. Now, the tank was built specifically for Teller. See, the metal bars come down from the top that stop him from forcing his nose or mouth to the surface to breathe that glorious air that we too often take for granted. Now, for those of you who are trivia buffs, the world's record for holding one's breath on purpose is 6 minutes and 35 seconds, and is held, like so many records, by the great Harry Houdini. Now, you may have heard other numbers bandied about recently for a longer time than 635, but those are done hyperventilating with pure oxygen or other medical intervention. We're talking about just regular air, breathing it like that. The record is 6 minutes and 35 seconds. Now, if that doesn't seem very long to you, 6 minutes and 35 seconds, I suggest you to try it right along with Teller. Stay in your seats. It's a small tank. When we start this, take a deep breath and hold it until I find Chris's card. Carlene, I've not forgotten about you. Why don't you stare right at Teller's lips? The instant that regulator comes out of his mouth, the very second he can no longer breathe, that's when you punch that right hand button. Then you move your thumb away. Do not hit it again no matter what. Let it keep going there. If you would please, Carlene, just for my peace of mind, once you've hit the button, glance down, make sure the numbers are going up, the stopwatch is functioning properly, okay? You all ready for that, Carlene? It's gonna happen very soon. Watch his lips. Chris, if you would be kind enough, please, grab the hose right near the top of the tank. Just very gently wrench the regulator all the way out of all the tank. Go! Is it going, Carly? Is it going?
Yes.
Is it going? Now grab the regulator in the tank, pick that up, and grab the regulator in the tank and drag it right over to Nathan Santucci, who you saw before, our Director of Covert Activities. And as soon as you're back over here, we will start the card trick proper there. Now, a lot of times magicians want to pretend to be using a sealed deck of cards.
30 seconds.
Nicely done, Caroline. When they pretend to be using a sealed deck of cards, they'll slip the bottom of the deck with a razor blade, pull all the cards out, gimmick them, slide them back in, and scotch tape it up. Is there any scotch tape in that shrink wrap? Yeah, open the package, please. Open it. No, not there. Open like a pack of smokes on the side there. So a little pull tab. Yeah, right about there. Get your fingernail under right under here. Part of your. There you go, Chris. Just get that. Yeah. Get it right up. You get it. There you go. Here's throw the shrink wrap on the floor. Now,
1 minute.
Nicely done, Carlene. I want to show you the seal. All your attention. These seals are very important to the gambling industry. These seals are guarded very closely by the U.S. Playing Card Company. You can't get dupes. Is that seal unbroken there, Chris? Yes. Okay, thank you. Chris, would you break that seal, please? There you go. Go right in towards your palm. Good move. Yeah. Open that up. Pull all the cards out. If you turn the pack over, gravity's your friend. Yeah, beautiful. Lose the jokers on the face. 2 of them. Lose them. Advertising cards in the back. Lose them.
1 minute, 30 seconds.
Nicely done, Carlene. There you go. Now give the cards a thorough shuffle and take your time shuffling unless you have a shred of human decency anywhere in your soul. How you doing, Carlene? Everything going well?
Great.
Going fine over there? Everything going fine? We're doing great, Telly. Shuffling up the cards. Get them all shuffled there, Chris? Okay, good. Now, I have not touched the deck since it's been out of the box. My hands, as you see, are very clearly empty. I'm going to hit the cards for the first time from you. Now, watch me carefully. I'm not going to even change the order. I'm just doing a simple fan.
2 minutes.
Nicely done, Carlene. And I want you to pick any one card. Obviously, don't let me see it. Any one card you like. Don't let me see it. Don't let me see it. I'm going to turn my back here. Show the card to the audience. He's showing the card around, Teller. Show it to the audience. Hold it still so the camera can get a shot of it. Make sure you look at it yourself and memorize it, Chris. Then take this magic marker and write your name across the face of the card. That's the side of the card that's different from all the others. The side with the value or the
2
number.
minutes, 30 seconds.
Nicely done, Carlene. Write it right across there, nice and big. If you didn't write it big, write it again and write it big. Give me the marker back, if you would, please, with the cap on. Thank you. Now show the card with your name on it to the audience and to the camera. Let them see it very, very clearly. Good, good, good. And I'm going to turn back around there, Chris. Conceal the card from me. I don't want to see it at all. Conceal it. Don't bend it, though. Stand in your X there, Chris. And just place it right there. Don't bend it. If you bend it, it's as good as found. Place it right there. Good, nice job.
3 minutes.
What do you say?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. 3 minutes?
3.
3 minutes, Teller, and we are jamming, Teller. We're jamming. 3 minutes. Now, before now, Chris, I've not asked you your last name. What is your last name, Chris?
Smith.
Smith. Sometimes we get lucky, Teller. Chris Smith. That makes it pretty easy. Hold your hand just like this, Chris Smith. Chris, C-H-R-I-S.
3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Nicely done. Carlene Smith, S-M-I-T-H. Chris Smith, is that your card? The 6 of clubs.
It's not.
It's not. I don't seem very worried, do I, Chris? Not at all. No, not at all. Before the show even started, Chris, I put a card in my left-hand suit jacket pocket. Make it a little more interesting, Chris, I put this card in a sealed...
4 minutes.
Nicely done, Carlene. In a sealed envelope right there. As you can see, it is sealed right there. Would you read loudly and clearly what it says in that envelope, please, Chris?
6:11 p.m. November 8th, 2014.
Which is before the show even started, if you believe what you read, right, Chris? Now, Chris, when I tell you to, and not a second before, I want you to rip the top off the envelope, pull the card out, verify yourself that it's indeed your card, write suit, write value, and of course, that's your name on it. When you're sure it's your card, before
4
you
minutes,
show
30 seconds.
Nicely done. When you're sure it's your card, say, "Yes, Penn, that's my card." Maybe you're on a microphone, so you're kind of yelling. And then hold it up and hold it still and hold it clear so they all can see it. You're ready to go, Chris. Don't go yet. What are we at right exactly right now?
4:45.
4:45. 4:45, Tyler, 4:45. We're cool. And I got the key. 4:45. What are we at right now, Carlene?
5:53.
5:53. Go. 4:53. Right. Go. Loudly and clearly, yes, Penn, that's my card. Go. Yes, Penn, that's my card. Say it.
That's not my card.
No, say it clearly. Don't do a joke. There's no time for a joke. Is that your card?
It's not my card.
No, seriously, is it your card?
Not my card.
It really isn't? Was it direct? No, just the wrong name. Did you forget what you...
Yeah, maybe.
I palmed off the wrong card, Chris. I palmed off the wrong card.
5 minutes, 30 seconds.
5:30? 5:30. Tell her, give me the key. Tell her, give me the key. Tell her, give me the key. I'm not gonna find the card. Give me the key. He's right. He made a promise, going to stick to it. C-H-R-I-S Smith. S-M-I-T-H. It couldn't possibly be. They didn't set it up. It would have been just chance. Yeah, just try that again. How old are you, Chris? How old are you?
6 minutes.
6 minutes? Thank you. 35? Yes. Add 3 and the 5 together. 3 and the 8. 5. 8. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What
6 minutes, 30 seconds.
6:30? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Congratulations, Teller! You just broke Ganini's record. Was it a black card or red card? Black or red? Red. R-E-D. That was red. R-E-D. That's red too. Good. R-E-D. You wrote your name on it, right? You wrote your name on it big? I'll be able to see it here.
7 minutes.
Thank you. Must already be on the floor. I'm trying to find out who's. How many cars do you have? You see the cars down here? You have any cars down there? Could you check those out for me? Check those out. Just hand them up to me. You saw the car when he handed it out, right? When he held it up, you saw it? You saw it? What are we at?
7:24.
7 what?
7:26.
7:26. Get out. Let him out. Look, you grab the key. Let him out. You don't slip. But undo the lock and lift the top up. He'll bob to the surface. There's lungs full of air. Jiggle it. It's a copy. Jiggle it. What are we at?
7:50.
7:50? Yeah, screw it, Chris. He's brain dead. Where's it?
8 minutes.
Thank you. It's right here. Sometimes it's a little bit not really meant to be a lot using water. I don't think it's. No, that's just the wrong key, Chris. Chris, there's a rule in circus. Whenever someone's attempting a dangerous stunt,
8 minutes, 30 seconds.
Thank you. They themselves are responsible for their own rigging. So the high wire is set by roustabouts. It's always the walker himself or herself who checks the final turbos. So it's clearly Teller's responsibility to make sure this was the right key. And I don't think there's a court in the world that could blame you, Chris. Even though all of these people saw you
9 minutes.
lock him in and take away his only air supply. Once in a lifetime, or maybe once in a century, a man or a woman comes along who really does take art.
9 minutes, 30 seconds.
Really does take art to another higher level. Someone who is willing to die for an idea they believe in, even if it's an insignificant card trick. I would like to dedicate my Vegas show, my North American tour, to be entitled simply Penn.
10 minutes.
To the memory of this great man. Let's gaze once again in the face of the one true hero of our new century. Ladies and gentlemen, my ex-partner, Teller. And is that your card, Chris? The ace of diamonds that you got right there?